Hi guys, and welcome back to Captains of Industry, where I've got this built. This one not connected up yet. We've got to do that. Yeah, there's the connections. We're going to do that in a minute because we're struggling to keep these going with fuel. We are keeping them going. That's what I want to work on next, getting more fuel. Now, what have I done? I've imported salt to here, and it's coming on boats all the way over from here. I can show you, I can find where it is. Somewhere around here. There. It's hooked into that line there, taking it from there. They are doing alright, and the line's going all the way over. It is starting to back up. Well, I thought it was. Going all the way along the map. The other line going is, we'll do that in a minute. And it's going all the way to here. I thought it was backing up, it's not. This wasn't producing enough salt, and we had loads on the other side, so not very efficient, and I didn't want to do it on vehicles because they are busy. That other line going the other way is this waste. It was piling up in here, so I've added another shredder. That has got that line down. This is coming down. We've got to keep an eye on, not that one. Well, we've got to keep an eye on them. It's this one. When that gets to 0, in fact, I might do it now. No, we'd have trouble getting a vehicle to there. We'll let that run down. We'll do that at the end. What is that making, by the way? Blanket fuel. That's okay. Right. I think that's everything I've done. We've got to add another one of these eventually. But what I want to do today is address this one. Hence why I put the salt over. These were the ones that were not getting the salt, which is what made me put that line. Right, these are producing blanket fuel, which we need in these. As you can see, it's running short of blanket fuel. And I think if we put 12, might be a bit of overkill. That's going to have to come out and rebuild. So, let's do this side first, because this side is basically okay in position. So we want to do it off this one. Blanket fuel out, so we want a pipe. Which is the blanket fuel out? We do not want to get, it's the blue pipe, this pipe here. Why is he running? Why have we got a pipe there and a pipe there? Because you're running separate. You could actually run into that pipe. Right. You could run into that pipe. We could take that pipe out. Because that pipe, yeah, that makes a bit more sense. So let's take that out. Get rid of some of this spaghettification. So you're going to come out all the way to there. Let's get you done. Try and leave it. I've got no probes in orbit at the minute because we were running short. Now you blue pipe should do it. I'm going to do everything in the 400. Bit of overkill. I want to make sure I get in the right one. We don't want any cross feeds this time. Right, get you built first. Right, you're running okay there. These we will run back into this pipe here. I was going to do it this way, but if we get everything here, it's then going into our split off where we've got it going everywhere. So let's get a pipe from here. We'll run that one low to there, and then we'll go up. Oh, it is that. Into that one. Not there. No. Change of plan. Go there. Go there, then up. And I want you straight. We'll do this once. We could. They're positioned okay. Let's get all them. You're gonna too close to another pipe, right? Let's take you for a minute. From there into that pipe, and we better get this pipe built. Just the pipe. As soon as I can get the Unity 2. Yeah, I've got these satellites on pause for a minute because come over here. I wasn't getting steel. Now I've connected him up. I want to watch. As soon as I start getting a build up in here, I'll launch. His steel is coming from this here. In fact, what I'll do, I'll just put a little break there. Then I can connect that up after. Instead of stopping the belt, we'll run that lot off. Maybe take that belt out if this will supply enough steel. And that's where it's coming from there. We'll see. I want to try and get the satellites launched. I want to get this finished because I've got a new game I want to play. Starburst. I'm enjoying this one, but it's been going on for 100 episodes. And it is a learning curve. Right, where? Ah, this is the bit we're working on. Right, you can see what I mean about the maze of pipework I've got here. You can come out because we have connected you. Means he... No, we've done a pipe wrong. That one doesn't go there. Got to empty that pipe. Lucky there's nothing in there. That'll have to be quick remove. Ah, we made a booby. Big booby. Lucky I just spotted it. Demolish. You come out. You go back into there for now. That's not paying attention. Let's get these here going. Right, let's make sure all these are empty of... None in there. You got some in there. Quick remove. Quick remove there. I think we got it all. Lucky I spotted that. Try to spot you. Why are you going into a dead end? Oh no, you're... Ah! He should not go into that pipe. That's his pipe there. He's got the wrong product in. No wonder I'm having problems on my power. You're okay. You want a quick remove. I know what I've done here and I don't think I need to do it. Right, that's the pipe we want. Which is that one there. Yeah. So you come back. This section. Quick remove that lot. I like the way it highlights the pipe. Now, where is that one connected? I'm just checking there's no... Wait a minute. This is the bit we're watching here. That one there, that's okay. Into that one. That is wrong. Feed into that one, which feeds into that one, that's wrong. You feed back down. Do you know what? It might be quicker just to clear the pipes. Rebuild this mess. What are you doing? You're going down and round and back, which we put in to get more in the line. So if we take him, out to there, get that quick removed. Alright, then we take that one out. This out. You. Okay, let's do it from the back. This one here. You quick removed. I can see the mess I've made myself. That pipe there. You're okay. You're the one that has to come out. That one. We'll take him out to there, because we got other stuff running there. I don't think he is. He's not connected. So we'll take him. He just needs to be connected. He needs... Disconnect him to there. Get rid of that. We'll take this one and just connect him straight in there. And then we have got a flow going into that pipe, because he will be feeding... He's feeding the wrong stuff here. So that pipe... Okay, where did we just put that connection in? Here. That comes out. Take all that out. That's the one we want. Why is he flowing back? Do you know what? I might redo all these pipes when I get this done. Right, you... For now, just connect into that one. We'll probably redo all these flows later, and we've got to get this one connected here, which is... In fact, if we do that... Straight into there... And we take you. Into that one. Where are you flowing? You're flowing back on yourself here and feeding back in. Well, where are you flowing from over here? Ah, here. Yeah. Okay, I know what he's doing. I know where he's flowing back in now. I tried to fetch him back to the beginning here. That's sorted. Right, we want salt, depleted, and blanket fuel enriched. That's that one. Okay. That is the purple line, that line. Oh, I'm giving myself a nightmare here. Right, we'll do him that line in a minute. So that's a pipe. So that it's just these two here, which we probably could do without. Salt is a curved. You can come down to there. You're gonna go right. No, come to there. These are positioned right. It's just this one we're going to have to spin round. Right, that's all the salt. I've actually crossed over. It won't make much difference that. Let's get that built. Next line is this one. Now I don't want him snapping. He wants to come up to level 1. That pipe is going to give us a bit of now you can have snapping on. Oh, go there. We'll sort that out after. It's that pipe there causing the problem. Right, now we just got this other pipe. It's going to be this one, and we could actually run you. Okay. That's not. We'll redo this little pipe here. Want him on that one. I might leave that pipe if he works. Right, let's get that lot built, and then we got this to take out. Rebuild that one, then we'll do this side. What's our power? Fluctuating a little bit. Right, let's get you lot built. That. Yeah, that should come out correct. We've got these to connect up to that pipe. Let's just make sure this lot works. It's this pipe we need. Of course, we might not be getting any flow. Because it's all depending what these are putting out. This is the bit we want here now, this one. And of course we need the first part to get the second part in. Right, let's take this one out and get it built, rebuilt. That's the one that is the wrong way round. While he's doing that, I just want to check how my steel is piling up. Nothing in there yet. It should start to build up soon. Once I get half a tub here, we'll start relaunching. How much do they take? 80. Can always that steel is coming in to here. So we could always reverse that line if we need. But why are we not getting any steel? Why have you lot stopped? What the hell's happened? It's not radiation. Always something goes wrong. No active diseases. We haven't got a lot of unity either. The only thing I would do is recycling. We'll keep an eye on that. I might have to reduce the food. Right, we'll see how it goes. Oh. Not a very efficient way of doing this, but for what I've got left, I just keep taking part of that out. I did have a problem on this mine. I had to rebuild this here. These weren't getting in and out. And I've expanded this area. Quickest way. I've expanded it now to take more of this in. Except for this bit here, because I've got my mining tower. Right, let's get back to what we're working on. We'll keep an eye on that. We're going to have to be a bit careful on our... Alright, we Don't need you. You can come out. We don't need you to there. Got salt there, so we don't want to touch that. And we don't need you there. And you'll have to be changed. And you're not getting anything in yet. Which isn't good. Ah, that wouldn't help either. And that won't help. Let's just make sure we get everything there covered. Yeah, you've got... Wrong product coming through. Looks like he's flowing now. Might have been just a bit of residue in the line. And I did see that one. That one flow correct, yeah. That'll start to get that. Okay. Right, so we've got to connect you up to these. You are... You're not even connected. Right, so let's rebuild this bit here. He's out. He's gonna go flat there, which means he will get rebuilt there. Let's get that lot cleared. Right, you out. You're okay there. You I shouldn't have caught, so pipe, rebuild, you rebuild to there, get you built back running. You disappear. You get built. You get copied. You go in there. Right, so it's you. Connect to there. I'm gonna have to take him back one. Don't like it, but They're connected. Right, you're connected. You're connected to that one. Actually, I don't think I need that one. Let's take that one out a minute. I don't think it's connected correct. Take that out. Right, now we can see what we're doing. Flat connector. Salt. Waste. Build. Build all that. That can be built as well. Population is coming back slowly. Right. You in that. Salt. In the bottom one, and you in that one. Right, that's everything connected on that side. Right, this one can come out now. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Right, he's coming out completely. With no unity. Population is coming back slow. That should give us unity coming back in. Food is still high. So watch it there. That won't be helping. No activity. Radiation is a little bit high. Where are we? That's... yeah, there's no waste actually on the lines. Apart from there. And that's because that That is full. Right. This line out. Let's take lines out. That line can come out. We'll redo this from here. We'll completely redo it. These lines here take him out from here for a minute. So we can actually get rid of, whoops, not that, all that, all that. Salt, we'll redo that line as well. That line, where's he going? He's feeding into there, so he'll have to... I will probably forget this line. But he's going to come out from there for a minute. We'll redo him. Right. Let's get rid of that. Population. Ooh, it's still... I'm going to have to up it. I'm going to have to put him back up. I don't want to affect me maintenance, but I might have to, just to get the unity up for us here. Could not recycle efficiency down. Could knock that down, which isn't going to help. See, that's unity cost. I want to try. Worst comes to worst, I'm going to have to pause it while I get everything built. How's that doing? Not that. You've got room. You've got room. This is the one I'm after. 500. We've still got the boat connection for this one. So I've got it paused here. We'll let them take that out. Right, back on here. So we want these copying. What? Oh, he's in the wrong place for us. No, he's lined up. You got a space there. 3. If I can't get the one in because of those pipes, I'll go with one less. Just goes in. Which means we can redo these pipes here. Sounds a bit daft after we just put them in. Get. I was about to say get rid of them. Right, you are on that. I'm going to have to... Okay, while we're waiting for them, we want you to come down. Ooh. I'm going to have to put a lift in. Hang on, before we put the lift in, let's get that pipe there. Because now we can see what we're doing. It's got stuff being fed in and it's being fed back out, which doesn't make sense, but... Let's get him connected to there. Get that built. That's him connected. There's the pollution. That explains that. No, that is going to give me a... Where are we getting them fission? That's here. I know the... Okay, I know the best, quickest way. Copy them first. Put the first one there. Oh, I can see the problem. You, I don't know what he's for. He's there for a reason. Oh, for getting these through. Getting that and that. Right, this... I'll move you there. I'll just build this one here first. Make him urgent. And if we take... Yeah, I can see it all here. Flat boat. I'll build the boat in a minute. I'm not going to build that bit. The waste, the waste we're going to have to feed through to that line there. I will worry. Come to there. Looks like we're going to put something there. That will have to be built as well. That is... We might as well use that line for the... Let that build at its leisure. This is what I need building. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. At least we've solved where that was. You're urgent. Right, I want... And I'm thinking of using a lift on it. Flat. Loose. Have I got the right one there? It's come over one more than I wanted. Okay, it won't matter too much for the bottom one. It's the next one I'm worried about. You go into there. I don't want to really use a lift. Might pay us to use one on here. Let's see what we can do. If we take you from there, don't want you connecting. Now I want you connecting. Will you reach? I want him snapping off. Come to that. It's not efficient, that. That's not snapping to there. Now you can have snapping on. Come to there. Okay, I'm not going to mess about. I'm just going to get them in. It'll all have to be redone. It's not at all nice. But then I can get them pipes. How's my... Wow, we got a population problem. It's going to start affecting maintenance and everything. We're going to do him in a minute. Take you out. We haven't got a lot of unity. Can I get that population back? I don't want to re-record this. I have to. You just go to there for a minute. I need them out. Come on, I want you out. No unity, that's why that's giving us problems. And I want that connecting. Okay, it's connected in there. It's not how I would like it. I need to get this one out before I move on, because I want this connection doing here. And it's this population's giving me a bit of problem. Not the radiation, although that won't be helping. You're nearly built. 6 there. You can start being built now. Yeah, that one we'll worry about later. That I can worry about later. I need to get unity up. I need to get population in. Population first. He's on maximum growth. Food, we'll see if we can get a little bit more food that way. God, I want to do this starburst, star, whatever it was. I'll look the name up in a minute. Right, you're... Thought you'd say too close. You go there. Right. I will get this lot built, and I'll be back with you in a minute. I want all that building. And we'll see... We are getting it here. Which means we need to work on that one, and that one, and that one. This is the first stage. And I need to get... Oh, that's done. Good. 1.7. I want that doing. Then I will reverse this line here. And get that feeding this. That can be built. And that can be built at the leisure. You're going to go there. We'll do that now. You're going to go there. It's not pretty, but I'm hoping to take these out. That first. This first here. That's the first one. Right. Back with you once I've got this built, and hopefully population will have eased. So back in a minute. Okay guys, we got all that built finally. It didn't take too long, probably about half an hour. So they're all running. They need core fuels and everything in, which we're working on next. The health we've got coming up. We go to our pollution. You can see that's 120 months. You can see how it spikes up here. That's what caused it, and then we managed to get it down with these going in. So everything's going into these two now. That's running population, we're nearly there. I think I reduced it because I wanted the unity. Let's no, it's still on high. We'll put that back on for a minute, and we'll also get just a bit. Oh no, we not enough products. Okay, what about that one? Not enough products. They are coming up. We're going to have to expand that probably as well. I've got that waiting for an increase, which is products, which should be making... Let's just check what I've got going on here. I don't need all you running at the minute. 400 of them. Shouldn't need many of them now. We'll pause them. That'll give us more of them building up. Then we can get that other done. One last thing before we go. We are going to... Well, I'm not going to launch a rocket. Oh, it reminds me, rocket. It would have been suffering because of all this population shortage. That is not getting any in because this isn't working. So we need the power, which is fluctuating. I've got a lot to learn on this one. Right, let's get this react. Hang on, let's just check these reactors. If I run you power 2, power 1, should run on power 1. 1. You're 1. And I'll do what I did last time, slowly increase the power. This is going to run power 1, but we need to get him connected. And he is number 1 enrichment. So let's let's take the lines from here. We'll do it nice and simple. Which one are we doing there now? I want to see what... Right, you're the main power. Right, so you're the main power. Can I get a connection on? Probably got too many connections here. Take it from there. We can. Come on, connect. Okay, about there. Right. Take them high. We'll come to there. You're in. Right, brown line, which is this one here. Take him from there. Again, we'll go high. Okay, I'll do it from this one. And we're just going to run it next to that other one. Not connected. Okay, we're not building it. Why? Just go. Because he's flowing the wrong way. Didn't want to build him, but he's done. I wanted to reverse his flow. That gets him in there. Blue line. Okay, we're gonna go high. Okay, we'll do it from here then. Maybe not. How come it? Alright, we go from may have been quicker. Do it from here. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but just to get it going. And then you come the other way. Like I said, not very pretty. And you feed into that one, and you have got a blockage there. Let's get them built. Quite a few blockages I've had on this. What's our population? 198 short. And if we see if we can get you up to power 1. Probably not, because we've no fuel. Everybody's not got enough fuel. I know, next what I'll do offline, because you've seen the fun I'm getting, I'll take we might. I want to take these two out and put these two, another two of these here. I've got a feeling I've got too many. That one there will replace these two. I want these two in here at level 3. And of course, when that goes up, that'll give us the 36 we need. But I need to get parts for it. Which is why I want to get the 12 of them. I need to get core fuel in. Now, where am I making me core fuel? Here. Now, I've just split this line. I've set this one going here. Because that is providing now for the satellites. Because I want to get them going. That's going to the station here. In fact, yes, we've only got one. In fact, we can turn off that. Can turn that off. We don't need him. Can I? Your. What I should do is pause that line, turn him on for a minute. He will stop producing. I want to get that off the line. And of course, if I reverse that, we could do that. Flat. Just to get him off the line. You connect into there, build that. Build that. Build. Thank you. Reverse him, get him going. Right. He can be stopped. He's an emergency backup. He can go the right way now. He is paused, so we'll get no more radiation coming here. That can now be turned off. We've got loads of satellites we need to get launched. Bad planning. That is that one. I don't think we could get a truck into there. And we're still short on... How much have we got? 1.9 units. Right. 18 houses. Okay, I'll sort this out offline. Get this built up. I'll turn that off for a bit. That'll give me a little bit more unity coming in. Power we need to get, as always. I'm gonna have to turn that line off. I'm gonna have to turn that off for a bit. Get these going. Get more core fuel in. Satellite will have to wait. What we got? You're not working. I need that lot working. I need to get the power up, which is why we're moving the core. I am looking for this one, which goes to that one, which goes to that one. Don't think you've got anything yet. And you're going back to the station here. Nothing in there. Nothing on that line. Okay, that's the next one we're gonna get going. These two, feed that, get that going. We've got to then connect that up to wherever we're going with it. Probably put a storage there, and he's gonna go to this rocket. Which is satellite parts. Why are we not getting any satellites here? You've got 20 in there. We've got loads of satellites. Why is he... Ah! Aha! That's in the wrong place. That should not be connected there. So if I reverse that one, and we reverse that one, he's going to come out because he's in the complete wrong place. Get that out of the way. Right, now we do a quick connection from there to there. Just get that built quick. Reverse him. Reverse him. He can come out now. We've got them connected up correct. But why is he not delivering satellites? Hopefully if he was going the right way. Yeah, he should be... And he has got 20 in there, but... Did that train deliver any? It's picking up them, which we shouldn't pick up. None in there. None in there. You're feeding... Okay, let's just turn that off. Turn that off for a bit. Waiting. We've got a composite core should not be going there. We've made a booby again. That should be that line. We made a booby there, haven't we? That explains why we're not getting the parts. So, you know me, I don't like to waste. You're gonna go from there straight onto that one. Get that built. That can come out there. And I've no units to build that. 2.5. Oh, we have got it now. Right, you're reversed. You're reversed. So we want this one here. Is it titanium alloy they want? Yeah. Right, you're off that line. That comes out. We'll lose a few there. That can come out. You want give me a connection from there to there. Get that built. You get reversed that away. You're going that away. Could be. Let's work on this one. You're dead. You're stopped. This is the one I want to get going. If I get that. Get one of these through, I'll be happy. Then we've got to connect this up here, but we'll do that later on, and you've no power. And if we build a quick... I presume it's going to be a... I don't think I'm going to need that many. But I'm putting them in. Your reactor cores, you're making... No! Boost parts. Get me that made. 6, okay. We've got the conveyor. Here comes the first one. We need 8. I think that's a bit big, but... all I want to see is a boost part, and then we're going to end the video. And again, I've gone a bit longer than planned. Do need... oh no, not on that one, this one. Yeah, he's low power, but he's still... give him a quick boost. First couple out. I'm happy now. I will see you all on the next episode. We will try and get the satellites launched. I'll work on getting stuff into here. And we may do this together, we may not. I will see how I feel. Should be pretty straightforward to do that. Strip that out. Once we get these running, get the core up, start getting that down. Why are you not running? If I reverse you... Oh, they're just going to loop back in there and back. I'll give that one a bit of fuel. Yeah, that's the way you should have been running. I was messing about early getting stuff going back to the other reactor. He's running. That'll give us a bit more power. I will see you all next time. I will work on getting this housing. We did get through that housing problem. This is nearly finished. I should really just bury that. I don't want to mess about trying to get a route out for him. I should have done. I will see you all next time. We got 0.3. We need 6.7. 4. I need parts. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.